Well, anyone with a son or daughter in college knows that the cost of higher education is skyrocketing. Textbooks alone can cost students hundreds of dollars every semester. But an I-team investigation has uncovered some textbooks sold at USF are riddled with errors. And Chief Investigator Alan Cohn reports some students say they're practically useless.
The name of the textbook is The Joy of Statistics.
It is riddled with errors.
But the joy of statistics didn't exactly bring joy to USF junior Jason Richardson.
As I was reading through it, I noticed that a lot of things didn't really make a lot of sense.
Including the English itself. For example, the top of page 123.
And the sentence reads, a random sample of 50 pieces of plastic that are being used 6 millimeters, these pieces of nylon rope are taken and the breaking strength Kn is measured.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Bad English is one thing, bad math in a statistics textbook is another.
We are told CI equals CI divided by N, which wouldn't make sense because you can't divide CI by something to get CI. That'd be like saying 2 equals 2 divided by 4, which obviously doesn't make sense.
Richardson found page after page of errors.
So we have a series of numbers, and then below it, it's worked out with an entirely different series of numbers. We're told to look at a sequence of rectangles shown to the left, but on the left of the page, it's just blank.
Richardson alerted his professor, who happens to be one of the authors of the book. He says they blame the publisher.
Something that's urged to us a lot in our writing at this school is proofreading, and this certainly wasn't proofread by the publisher.
Richardson contacted the publisher, Kendall Hunt, to ask for a refund. Instead, he got an email from the senior managing editor,
who said in part, I don't think it's fair that you unload 3 years of anger on my editor. Our main philosophy is built around trying to give students a better value and a less expensive book. In a phone interview with the I-Team, the president of Kendall Hunt told us the book was proofed 3 times, but acknowledges there were still a lot of mistakes.
I think it's human error. It's an unfortunate part of publishing, and it sounds like in this case, from what I'm being told, is that there were a significant amount of errors.
The reality is textbook errors are fairly common. According to a 2004 study by the Fordham Foundation, textbooks are often hurriedly put together.
Did it have any impact on your grades?
Yes.
Christine Miller and her sister Nicole both use this pre-calculus textbook at USF. One of the authors, also a USF faculty member, acknowledged to us there were some errors in it.
It just gets frustrating to where you don't trust the book anymore.
As for The Joy of Statistics, the president of Kendall Hunt says despite all the problems, it's still a good book.
My question would be, did the book advance their ability to learn the subject matter? And I think our answer to that is it did.
Jason Richardson clearly doesn't agree.
Yeah, this is definitely hindering the student's success. And I definitely think something should have been done about it sooner.
Kendall Hunt says the errors in the textbook are being corrected. Most publishers have what's called errata sheets, corrections to mistakes that have been identified. Usually, those corrections can be found on the publisher's website. Alan Cohn, ABC Action News.